New at 6, a phone app previously used for people seeking asylum in the U.S. has now been revived by the Trump administration to promote something totally different: self-deportation. Now, this is the latest tool of a campaign by Homeland Security to get undocumented immigrants to leave the country on their own.
CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor is in Northwest Miami-Dade with reaction.
It is important to note that the phone app was shut down by Donald Trump just hours after he got into office. They now renamed it with a very specific intention. The CBP-1 phone app, downloaded by thousands of migrants, became now CBP Home app.
CBP Home is now a tool that the Trump administration wants migrants to use to self-deport.
South Florida immigration attorney Juan Carlos Rivera does not think the app will be an effective tool for what the Trump administration is seeking to obtain.
So it went from allowing immigrants to come in to having immigrants go out.
With the new app, immigrants should state their intent to leave the U.S. by uploading their photo and the country of destiny.
Follow the law and you'll find opportunity.
The app is now part of a $200 million domestic and international app campaign for people without legal status in the U.S., urging them to leave on their own instead of staying.
Well, CBP-1 helped almost 1 million people.
Rivera told me many of his clients benefited from the previous app. It was created by the Biden administration in May of 2023 to solve the crisis at the southern border. Maria, who asked us not to reveal her face, used it.
Yo entré por Laredo, Texas.
I entered through Texas. The officer interviewed me and granted us entry into the U.S. She is now awaiting for a day in court for her asylum request. Whoever provided his or her information via CBP-1 to the federal government, can they now find them?
The government does have access to that data, and that's something that we don't know as of right now if they're going to use it against immigrants to find them and deport them.
How does that make you feel?
I
am scared, and I think every immigrant feels like that, but that does not mean my family and I will self-deport. That's not the case. Is anybody doing self-deportation?
Well, they have a court hearing, and something happens in their home country, whether it's their spouse getting sick, their mother getting sick, and they just leave the country.
And how about the current climate?
I haven't heard of any client self-deporting.
So this new app comes with a specific question for the applicant: if he or she has the means for self-deportation, but it is not clear if the federal government will provide the funds to make it happen. We are in Northwest Miami-Dade. Yvonne Taylor, CBS News, Miami.